have a sense of place when I think of his face. My best friend died when I'd just become a man. He left me here to do the best that I can. The sorrow never leaves me, that's just something I face. I've learned with every pain and loss to welcome and embrace. When I was a child, I started to climb a tree. I wanted to reach the top and look out as far as I could see. I looked up. I couldn't even reach the first branch. I would walk away thinking maybe I can't. And in my family life, things weren't so good for me. As a child, I saw things I should never have seen, but I learnt to cope. So I went back to the tree with a little help called a rope. I threw it round the first branch and I started to pull. I wasn't giving up like the bullies that bullied me at school. I was convinced I was a fool, but climbing this tree would be my lifetime's jewel. Fell out of the tree once and I broke my arm. I was starting to think maybe this tree had too much harm. I gave it time. I would reach the top, this I knew, because the tree and I, well, we both grew. I believed that if I reached the top of the tree that I would become a man, but this was an illusion. It was in climbing every branch the best I can. Addiction, risen, suicide, glorified, homeless, boldness, alone, backbone, bullied, carried, frightened, enlightened, ADHD, OCD, PTSD, autism spectrum as far as the eye can see. These do not define me and assign me to a label that does not let me into my sense of place that calls. So here's to the rebels, the heartsick originals, to the ones who won't conform, back down or step aside, to the ones who are not born to fit in, but to gloriously stand out. Here's to the wild ones. I have a sense of place when I think of her face, my unborn daughter climbing the tree of grace.